Welcome to the world of Varsity Football, the groundbreaking video game that's set to revolutionize high school sports. Developed by Pyramid Lake Games and Spirit Interactive, Varsity Football brings the excitement, passion, and drama of high school football to your screen in a way never seen before. Let's dive in and take a closer look at what this game has to offer. At the heart of Varsity Football is a unique blend of realistic on-the-field action and immersive team management. Imagine this: you're not just playing the game, you're the coach, the manager, the tactician. You'll guide your team through the highs and lows of the season, making critical decisions that impact your team's performance, relationships, and future. With stunning visuals, officially licensed equipment, and true-to-life team customization, the game feels like an authentic high school football experience. Let's talk about the gameplay. From the moment you step onto the field, Varsity Football delivers a realistic simulation experience. Whether you're running plays, calling audibles, or strategizing for the big game, the action on the field feels incredibly lifelike. But it's not all just about touchdowns and tackles. The real depth of the game comes from managing the behind-the-scenes aspects: team chemistry, relationships with players and their parents, and even interacting with boosters. All these factors can help you succeed or lead to a disastrous season if you're not careful. One of the most exciting features of Varsity Football is the unrivaled team customization. You can fully customize everything about your team, from your players, equipment like mouth guards, gloves, and knee pads to the school's branding, team colors, and even the design of the stadium. Whether you're in a small town or a large city, the game adapts to your location, creating a truly unique football atmosphere. The game also features an emergent Dynasty Mode, where your decisions have a lasting impact on your team's future. You'll guide your team through multiple seasons, build rivalries, navigate tricky relationships, and most importantly, keep your job as a head coach. Your interactions with players, parents, and coaches could make or break your career. Success could turn you into a local legend, but one wrong move might spark a media frenzy, leading to the biggest coaching carousel in video game history. It's all about managing expectations, building trust, and making smart decisions under pressure. Another key feature is the state playoff structure. You'll get to decide how many teams make the playoffs, from 8, 16, 32, or even 64, allowing for a wide variety of tournament formats. This flexibility adds depth to the game's long-term strategy. The future of high school football games is here, and Varsity Football is leading the way. Whether you're a fan of football or sports games in general, this is one title you don't want to miss. Pyramid Lake Games and Spirit Interactive have created something that truly captures the spirit and passion of high school football like never before. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready to build your legacy, lead your team to victory, and make your mark on the world of high school football? Varsity Football is coming soon, and it's time to take your place as a coach in the next great sports simulation game. So this is a game changer in comparison to what we had with college football Madden, where you have your career start off in college football. You can go from high school, but it's not very in-depth detailed, and then you continue to go college, and then of course had to buy Madden to continue to carry over your career. And over time, we really haven't had that, and then they slowly died out of having, just high school in general, which is kind of crazy. So in comparison, Madden and college football are basically centered around professional leagues and elite athletes, but they lack the emotional and personal connection that high school football fosters. Varsity Football focuses on the high school environment and introduces an entirely different dynamic where every decision you make has a ripple effect throughout the season, not just on the field, but in the locker room, the community, and even the media. While Madden offers some customization for teams, it's limited to professional settings, with standard uniform designs and locations. Similarly to college football, focuses on collegiate teams but doesn't offer the level of detail in customizing not just a team, even though you can import and create your high school teams or other college teams that's not even in the game. But the entire environment surrounding it, like bleachers, scoreboards, or school branding, Varsity football, however, allows for a deeper, more personal connection to your team by giving you control over every visual detail and creating a high school football atmosphere that feels truly authentic. So even with Madden and college football franchise mode, Dynasty mode, they focus mainly on managing team rosters, drafting players, recruiting players, getting players from transfer portals, making strategic decisions, right? It doesn't dive as deeply into the interpersonal dynamics that varsity football will emphasize. In varsity football, you'll be responsible for the emotional and social fabric of your team, not just making on field calls. In contrast, Madden college football have fixed playoff structures with little to no room for customization. And varsity football is going to allow you to take ownership of how the tournament plays out, giving it a much more personalized touch. Now, for the player and equipment customization for varsity football, it takes player customization to the next level. You can fine tune every aspect of your players, appearance down to the details of their equipment. Want your players to wear above the knee pads or hanging mouth guards? How about adding a custom backplate or choosing specific sleeve designs? These tiny details matter in varsity football as they contribute to a much more personalized and immersive football experience. The game's focus on individual customization makes sure players feel like real high school athletes with their own distinctive personalities. Now, we didn't really get this in-depth detail customization unless it was modded on the PC, especially with Madden, which is kind of crazy. And even have those features that was modded in Madden, we are still unable to end up having those type of detail customizations, and we only can experience it on PC instead of, console, which is kind of crazy. Now, the biggest thing that is going to really make varsity football stand out is with its innovation of integrating media scandals and public perception into the gameplay. If you make a controversial decision or mishandle a situation with players or boosters, you can end up in the media spotlight for all the wrong reasons. These scandals can lead to the infamous coaching carousel, forcing you to manage your reputation as much as your team's performance. This adds an entirely new layer of drama to the gameplay, making it more than just about football. It's about navigating the public relations side of being a high school football coach. As for Madden and college football, they don't have anything for the coach to have these type of decision making if it's personal or that can lead to media fallout. Madden kind of does, but it only affects the players' ratings. And it doesn't have anything to do with your career as a coach. And varsity football is implementing that. So slowly college football is getting the atmosphere with the fans and traditions right. Well, for varsity football, it's going to capture the small town, community driven atmosphere of high school football. From the stands filled with parents and local fans to the tight knit relationships between coaches, players, and boosters, the game will do a credible job of replicating the feeling of being the heart and soul of a community. It's not just about the wins, it's about pride, legacy, and belonging. Anyways, varsity football isn't just another football video game. It's going to be a complete reimagination of what a football simulation can be with its deep team and player customization, immersiveness with the Dynasty Mode, relationship driven gameplay, and the ability to shape every aspect of the high school football experience. Varsity Football promises to be a groundbreaking title that will set a new standard in sports simulation genre. If you ever wanted to experience the true essence of high school football, varsity football is your chance to live out those dreams, both on and off the field. It's more than just about touchdowns and tackles. It's about legacy, community, and the impact of every decision you make. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about varsity football. The devs are working very close with the community's feedback and testing out gameplay. So every so often with their updates, they let the community, base off the people that do support the game through Patreon, give them the chance to pretty much help test out the game and give feedback to continue to fix and polish up things that may be an issue. My opinion on this is that this game can be groundbreaking and be big for a lot of young generation, especially those that are currently in high school, because they will be able to play, with their team and possibly with themselves. So this is going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. And, it's still early on, but they're, working diligently on this game, and we may be seeing this game sometime next year in 2025. Let me know what you guys think down below. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. And I'm out. Peace.